Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about which cars currently in Grand Theft Auto 5 I would like to see turned into lowriders. You can see I'm standing in my garage right now. I've got some of the vehicles that came with the lowrider update and some of them that did not. And I also want to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. If you could have one vehicle in Grand Theft Auto Online that is not available to be made in a lowrider, what would it be? I'm going to be talking about some of my favorites and ones that I think Rockstar should add to Benny's website. I've kind of got a theory that Rockstar is going to add more than just 6 vehicles to Benny's website. I don't know about you guys, but that seems a little wimpy to me. And there are a ton of great vehicles that are already in Grand Theft Auto 5 that would make perfect candidates to be able to go into Benny's shop and to be able to be turned into a lowrider, which means Rockstar wouldn't have to do a ton of work redesigning a new car or creating a new vehicle. They could just allow us to bring one of the existing ones in the game into Benny's mod shop. And as you can see, I'm loading up the website here and I've got some pretty awesome selections for you guys. So I'm going to talk about all the ones that I think would make for an epic update to see in whether it be part 2 or whether they just add new cars. And once again, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below on which vehicles you think would make the best lowrider in Grand Theft Auto Online. So one that sticks right off the bat for me is the Vapid Blade. It came out with the I Am Not a Hipster update. This vehicle just smells and looks of lowrider, and for whatever reason it wasn't included in the update. It's also in the Vapid family, which is a family of cars that Benny currently selects. On his website, he's got like Vapid. He's also got like the Class A, Albany, all the ones that you can take into the shop. So that would be a perfect candidate. One that isn't on the list that I think would be really cool would be the Benefactor Glendale. I think that would be a really cool lowrider. This could be cool as kind of a classier 4-door lowrider. I don't know about you guys, but I think that would be pretty awesome. Also, the Cheval Picador, a car that wasn't necessarily on Benny's site in Cheval, but the El Camino is a beautiful car in real life. I know a few people that have them, and they are a blast to drive. I've actually driven one myself, and I can say that this would be an unbelievable selection for a lowrider. And there's also a few other ones as well that could make sense. There's the Albany, Washington, the Virgo, you could do the Sabre, the Strainer, the Peyote, the Mañana. And if you really wanted to go crazy, you could even do cars like the Cavalcade, which is essentially the Escalade in real life. Imagine making a lowrider version of the Escalade. That would be so cool. And it's unbelievable just how many cars are like literally perfect candidates for this lowrider update. And as you can see now, I'm going to be customizing some of the ones that I think would be really good candidates. I've got the Mañana, I've got the Peyote, I've got the Clase Tornado, and these are all ones that I want to see in an update. And I'm not saying the lowrider DLC we got right now is unimpressive in any way. Those 6 cars, 2 of them being new, are extremely fun to customize. However, like I mentioned earlier, 6 cars just seems a little wimpy for an entire website and mod shop dedicated to making lowriders. So I can see in another update Rockstar doing something very similar where they take 4 existing cars in the game and then they give us 2 new cars. Definitely one car I want to see make a return as a possible lowrider is the PMP 600 from Grand Theft Auto 4. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that car is absolutely amazing. I think it's one of the best cars in the game. It's modeled after the Chrysler 300 in real life. It's kind of like a 4-door classy luxury sedan, but would still function incredibly well as a lowrider. So that's definitely one of the ones that I want to see added with this update. And as you can see right now, the cars that I'm taking into the Los Santos custom shop would be perfect candidates for lowrider updates. In fact, some of them already have some of the things that you can get in Benny's mod shop, like the placards on the back that say Los Santos or Los Santos Customs. So I really do think there is a ton of potential here. And I think the Lowriders DLC was one of the best ones that have come out so far. I've had an unbelievable time and a blast just customizing these vehicles. And I just think there's so much potential. I think the Emperor could be a great one. I think the Regina would be another great car as a custom. One that kind of slipped my mind a little bit was the Slam Van. I think that would be awesome if the Slam Van, which of course came with the Festive Surprise update, that would be an unbelievable lowrider selection. What about a motorcycle as well? I think there's like a chopper in the game, like the Damon or the Demon, a Demon custom, a Lowrider chopper. How cool would that be? I've already talked about how the Cavalcade would be cool. And what about the Rancher XL? I know that you really wouldn't think of the Rancher as like a lowrider, but I want to include some trucks in here because there are truck lowriders that you see in real life. So we shouldn't just exclude this to two-door vehicles and four-door vehicles. I think we should open the door to the big SUVs and trucks, and also maybe even motorcycles as well, like the Demon Custom. I think that would be really cool. I think you could have a ton of fun with something like that in the Los Santos custom shop and Benny's mod shop. So I really just want to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. What cars would you like to see added in another edition of the Lowrider DLC? And do you think that another edition is going to be added? I personally think there is going to be, because 6 cars just doesn't seem to be enough for, like I said, a whole new mod shop and for Benny's website. Just seems a little wimpy, but I understand why Rockstar wanted to start off small. So hopefully they could possibly add more and even better lowriders in the future. But once again, I want to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.